This is the Pro Complete kit. This is the quality control and how it gets packed. We're going to do an unboxing and show you literally everything. We got everything nice and packed. Pressure rig hose, got our static testing cones, duffel with our soil probes, and then we got the big mama. Put that off to the side. These are going to be our dye injectors. It's going to be our inspection mirror, SM1 side mic, pool scope. This is going to be our actual deck plate, pipe mic, combo unit, our soil probe / magnetic probe. Here's our mini camera with dye injector. Here's the actual dye injector for it. Here are our accessories that go with the soil probe. We have an underwater flashlight. This is the heart of everything. This is the LT1000. This runs all of those components. We have our headphones with our headphone cable and our strap, which clips onto our amp so that you can carry it over your neck and have no problems and be hands-free. The case is a durable case. It's water resistant, watertight, and it'll keep everything nice and dry. So this is the actual soil probe extensions that come in with the soil probe. Out of the bag, we have our 1.5 inch and we have our 2-inch flow-through plugs, which hook up to the pressure rig. And then we have all of our closed plugs. At the heart of everything with the Pro Complete is the LT1000. It's got noise canceling, it's got a meter, it's got a mute button, volume control. Everything works off of this. All your electronic listening works off of this. We're gonna show you an example of just literally plugging in. This is our SM1, our side mic. Then the next thing what we'll do is we would plug in our headphones. And again, it's got this convenient carry strap, so you're working completely hands-free. You can pop your headphones, and now you're handling your microphones. Let's get into the mics of the Pro Complete. This is the pool scope, general drop and drag. Pull it over a main drain, pull it over a crack, over a vinyl liner. It's great for floor listening and all those types of sounds. Next thing we have is the pipe mic. The pipe mic is small. It's able to actually get in the pipe. Spa jets, Venturis, skimmer lines, side suctions, whatever you want to listen to. By being small, it allows you to get in and listen to those leaks. Next thing we have is our most popular mic, which is the SM1. This is wall listening, lights, light niches, conduits, side suctions, again, step tracks, anything that's up on a wall. It has a directional type listening sound that will put you over those leaks every single time. The other microphones and electronics that come in the Pro Complete are for when it's not in the actual pool, you're not listening in the water, and now you're using the pressure rig with air-water combination in order to find those leaks. The deck plate is for listening on deck. So it's got a handle, you hook it up to your amp, and you're actually listening for air and water that you're creating when you're running the actual pressure rig. This is for hard surfaces, it's for pavers, it's for concrete, it's for anything, it's for even asphalt, it's for listening through any solid surface. When we're not listening to a solid surface, we have our extensions and we're using what we call our soil probe. It's got extensions and the mic carries through. So we're listening in grass, we're listening in rocky areas, in landscape areas, underneath artificial turf or any kind of soft area. When you're listening with either one of these, you could get into tight areas when you're with your actual soil probe. So by taking this accessory that screws onto the soil probe, if we're in a tight area around an equipment set, if we can't reach and hang our deck plate over, we could actually listen. We could listen through the wall of a pool with this. We could listen through a structural wall. We could listen through a retaining wall. We're able to plug it into our amp and listen to what we need to listen to with it. When we're listening with either the deck plate or we're listening with the soil probe with any of its accessories, we're running our pressure rig. And our pressure rig is just that. We're running water and we're running air. We teach you with our training, or we have hundreds of YouTube videos on how to use the actual pressure rig. The hose hooks up to the pressure rig, and we screw in one of our through plugs, one of our injector plugs, while we plug the line off. By introducing air and water combination, we're going to put us over those leaks with the deck plate and with the actual soil probe every single time. So when we're hooking up our pressure rig, our hose is going to literally screw in, and I'm not going to do it all the way. I'll just do some, right? And then our rig, our plug is going to screw on here. And so now we're actually putting this into a pipe. We're clamping down on it. We're running air, water. We're watching our pressure to see if we have a drop. Before we actually do any pressure testing, we're going to use these static cones. These static cones will make your life simple. Again, we block off lines, then we put a pinhole in front of one line. Only one has a pinhole. When we do so, it'll tell us if that line is actually leaking. If the line is leaking, then we go to our pressure rig to pit us right over it and pinpoint it. One of the most important tools, I won't even do a leak detection without this mirror. This mirror, when I'm reaching over a pool, allows me to look and see what I can't see unless I stick my head all the way over. Again, one of the most valuable tools in the whole entire kit. We give you a couple of dye injectors, so we're actually able to hook these dye injectors up, and we're able to actually inject around cracks, around fittings, in front of our static cones or whatever it might be. We have our underwater flashlight. It's always great to get some light on the subject, especially when we're looking in dark skimmers or we're looking in an area that's pretty dark. It's great to light it up and see what you're actually doing. Another great tool, I like to stay out of cold pools. I like to hook up my camera. Again, this is a 36-inch gooseneck camera with a dye injector. So we can hook our dye injector right up to this end. We could look in the camera while we have it hooked up, and we could actually see. So we use it for lights. We look in lines with it. We look in places that we can't get our mirror, we can't get dyes. We're able to send this small little camera head that's lit up, and we're able to see. So that's what comes in the Pro Complete kit. It literally covers all bases. It covers static testing, pressure testing, listening, static listening, and everything that's needed to go out there and perform proper leak detection.